Good morning, I'm Kofe Mensah, and this is Chale News. It's August 25th, and we have a full plate today. Parliament is back in emergency session. GRIDCo is telling people to pack up and leave their homes by September 12th, and Ghana just won the Jollof War. Let's get into it. Parliament is in emergency session this week 5 days, August 24th to 28th, to vet ministerial nominees Dr. Zanetor and Ayariga. The minority, with just 87 seats against the NDC's 189, says getting their voice heard in that chamber right now is nearly impossible. Democratic process, technically. But 87 against 189 isn't exactly a balanced conversation. The Nkoko Nkitinkiti poultry program is in trouble. Minority Leader Afenyo Markin says Agriculture Minister Eric Opoku admitted before a parliamentary committee that some beneficiaries ate the chickens they were supposed to farm. The ministry hasn't responded. But Chale, if that's true, the flagship farming scheme has a very different kind of problem. The NPP's new Ashanti regional chairman is being remarkably honest. Nkoko says the party didn't lose 1.1 million votes in its own heartland to the NDC. It lost them to apathy. Voters just stayed home. He's calling for a grassroots rebuild before anyone starts talking 2028. Quick clarification on the Ghana card fee hike. The NIA says those higher fees GH30 for first-time adult registration, GH200 for replacement, were approved by Parliament back in February under Legislative Instrument 2512. Not quietly imposed. Parliament signed off. That context matters. MTN Ghana has doubled its returnee support fund to 20 million Great Hong pounds for Ghanaians coming back from South Africa. Board Chairman Dr. Ishmael Yamson apologized for the company's slow public response to the xenophobic attacks. He also issued a warning. Targeting MTN Ghana in a boycott would hurt the 120,000 plus Ghanaians who work for or hold shares in the company. Full breakdown on chale.news. Ghana pulled in $2.62 billion in foreign investment in 2025. Sounds impressive until you put it next to this. Economists at IERPP say the domestic gold purchase program may have cost the country $1.7 billion. Professor Isaac Bodie's math is blunt for every dollar of FDI. Ghana potentially lost 65 cents through the gold scheme. That's not a win. That's barely breaking even. GRIDCo has fixed the damaged Ashaiman transmission tower and restored power to affected communities. But the ECG 7-day cut schedule is still running. The Akosombo switchyard is still on a temporary setup, and Ghana has already exceeded Minister Jinapor's own benchmark of 2 major blackouts a year. August isn't even over. Directly connected to that power story, Ghana is done installing grid-connected streetlights. Every new road project and every replacement unit must now be solar-powered. Roads Minister Agbodza confirmed it. Given ECG's rolling cuts, honestly, this might be the most practical infrastructure decision the government has made all year. Also from GRIDCo, and this one needs your attention. September 12th is the hard deadline for everyone living, farming, or running a business inside high-voltage transmission corridors to get out. After that, law enforcement moves in. No compensation announced, no resettlement plan, just leave. Over 100 acres of cocoa, oil palm, cocoyam, and cassava farmland in Akiem Atobriso, eastern region gone. Illegal miners moved in, destroyed everything, and left families with nothing. The chief is begging for government action. Residents say they'll resist any further expansion. We keep covering this. The destruction keeps happening. Dagbon is grieving twice over. The paramount chief of Tolan, Major Sulemana Abubakari, the kingdom's traditional defense chief, and skinned by the late Yana himself in 2019, has also passed away, just days after the overlord's death. The North mourns. A landfill in Conakry. Guinea collapsed at 2 a.m. Sunday after heavy rain. At least 30 people killed, including 5 children from one family. The toll is still rising. Anyone watching Accra's waste management situation should feel the weight of this story. Nkoko Nkitinkiti, deputy CEO of the Forestry Commission, has shared something deeply personal. He lost nearly $497,000 in the June 3, 2015 Accra floods and came close to suicide. Twice. Speaking at a youth forum, he said survival taught him patience and endurance. It takes courage to say that out loud. His full story is on chale.news. André Ayew didn't hold back on the Obi-Wan podcast. He says Otto Addo should have been let go after AFCON, not before the World Cup qualifier. He also said people inside the GFA wronged him over his squad exclusion, but he stayed quiet because Ghana comes first. Loaded statement. And we're ending on a win. Chef Gina Gigi Abambaidu has claimed the Onga West African Jollof Battle title and a $5,000 prize, beating Nigeria, Senegal, Côte d'Ivoire, and Sierra Leone. Her words: "We may be quiet, but we're fearless. Ghana, the Jollof War is over. We won." That's your August 25th digest. Every story fully reported at chale.news. I'm Kofe Mensah. Stay informed, stay sharp.